Oh gosh. Another nightmare? It seems that I just got you back to bed. Alright, it's okay. Hey. Wake up, sweetie. It's alright. Everything's okay. Daddy's here now. I've got you. There now. See? It was only a dream. Come on, let's sit down, okay? Oh, poor thing. You haven't gotten an hour of sleep yet. You must be exhausted. Oh, no, it's okay. Hey. Everything's alright, see? Oh, you probably can't see anything, huh? That must be scary for you, right? Don't worry. There's still a lantern here. There. Is that better? Oh, I thought it might be. There now, it's okay. It's alright. Just focus on Daddy. It's okay. Daddy's got you. Nothing is going to happen to you. Everything is fine. Daddy will keep you safe. He always will. No. Please don't start crying again. Hey. Mommy's still asleep. I know that I'm not much for company, and I'm not always the best when it comes to comfort, but I've got you, okay? We don't want to wake Mommy now, do we? Come on, it's okay. It's alright. Daddy's got you. He's going to keep you safe, alright? No. Hey. Please, I'm begging you. Don't start crying again. If you do, you're going to wake someone else, and then Captain Levi will yell at us. You don't want that, do you? Come on, it's okay. Here, if I rock you back and forth, will that help? Oh, why isn't anything working? Oh, okay. I can try telling you a story. Yeah, that might work. Oh, why can't I remember any off the top of my head? Come on, think. Usually I'm so good at memorizing stories. I'm panicking. I can't do that. Not with you here. It's okay. Daddy's just a little tired, that's all. You're not in any trouble. Everything is fine. It's okay. It's alright. Shh. Alright. If I can't remember any, I'll just have to improvise and make one up. Alright, once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a man and a girl, a father and his daughter. They lived all alone, in a home by the sea. Every morning, before the crack of dawn, the girl would sneak out of the house and go to the sea. She would listen to the waves as they crashed against the shore. Her father had always warned her to never go too close, for he feared that she may drown. But the girl, with each passing day, drew a few centimeters closer to the water. One day, as she stood before the ocean, she felt the waves wash over her feet. The water was cold, but she loved it. It made her feel like she was alive. It reminded her that though there is beauty in this world, there is also danger. She was rather fond of danger, not because she wanted to get hurt, but because of the stories her father once shared with her. Her father told her all about her mother, who had died in childbirth. Long before she was born, her parents would risk their lives every day trying to make the world a better place, a safer place, so that someday she could explore as far as she could see, perhaps even farther. The girl wandered ever farther into the ocean's depths. She strayed so far from the shore that she couldn't even see it when she turned her head. But the girl wasn't afraid. The water had stopped being cold. It was warm now, the sun barely peeking over the horizon. She felt the spray against her cheeks, felt the wind blowing through her hair. She felt alive. However, she soon realized that she'd swum too far out. She couldn't see anything, and she didn't remember which way the shore was. For a moment, she was afraid. But then, a soft, gentle voice called to her, beckoning her closer. The girl, not knowing who was calling to her, but trusting the voice, followed. And soon, she returned to the shore, and she saw her father waiting for her. His eyes were gleaming, relieved that she was safe, and he opened his arms, ready to embrace her. The girl ran to her father, and the soft voice called out to her again. It said, "Don't be so reckless, my child. I didn't give my life so that you could put yours at risk. Please, try to be more careful in the future. I love you. I'll always be here to protect you. But I need you to protect yourself as well." The girl turned to face the voice's owner. For a moment, she thought she saw her mother. But after a while, the image faded. The girl and her father returned home, and the father was so relieved that she was safe, he didn't even scold her. He just held on to her, and he never let her go. There now, isn't that better? You're already starting to doze off again. That's a good girl. Here, I'll lay you back down, and you need to promise to get some sleep, all right? You're so cute. You really do have your mother's eyes. You know that? Yes. Yes, she does have my hair. And she has your smile. Did you ever notice that? Really? I'm almost surprised. You've been gone so long. I didn't think you had a chance to see her smile. She doesn't smile that often, you know. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps she is taking after me in that regard. Can you really blame me, though? I've barely smiled since the day I lost you. You remember that day very well, don't you? I left the room for a moment, and then you were gone. Hanji brought our daughter out to me, let me hold her, and then I had to find out that a day that was supposed to be happy was the day that I would be burying the girl I'd always wanted to marry. Do you know what that's like? You may have seen what happened, but you have no idea what it feels like. I am not being overdramatic about this. I lost you. I lost you. And I never even got to say goodbye. I told you that I'd be right back. That's all I said. Because I was afraid. I was afraid that you were bleeding too much. And evidently, you were. So Hanji told me to leave the room so that you could focus on what you needed to do. I told you I'd be back in a moment. I forgot to tell you that I loved you. I forgot to say goodbye. I was standing outside of the door, telling myself that everything would be fine, that you and our daughter would be perfectly fine. But then I heard her crying. I felt so happy in that one moment. I felt overjoyed when I got to hold her. But then my world was shattered on that day. And now you have the gall to tell me that I am being overdramatic? You mock me by staying here. You know that? Sometimes I wish that you were gone. What do you think I mean by that? I wish that you hadn't stayed behind to watch over us. We don't need your help. We don't need anything from you. Ever since that day, I have been raising our daughter by myself, and sometimes I can't even bring myself to look at her, because she looks exactly like you. She does. She really does. And sometimes she'll do things that you said you did when you were little. And I was stupid and sentimental enough to give her your name when I found out that you were dead. The sad thing is, Hanji waited until a week after you died to tell me that you chose your death. You could have chosen to stay. You could have chosen to live. But instead, you chose to leave me all on my own with a daughter to raise. Who does that? Who does that to the person they love? Shut up. Shut up. I'm fed up of hearing your reasons. They fall upon deaf ears, you know. I don't care why you did it. I don't care what logical reasons you had for doing it. You took something away from me that day, and you left me with nothing but a burden that is made worse by you being here. So why don't you just leave? Why don't you just abandon us? You're pretty good at that. I'd think it would be second nature by now. I said, go. Oh no. No, sweetie. It's okay. It's okay, don't cry. Don't cry. Shh. I know you want Mommy. But Mommy's asleep. And she's going to be asleep for a long time. You can't wake up Mommy. She isn't here. She isn't here. Please stop crying. Please stop crying. Hey. You know, I used to sing to your mom whenever she couldn't fall asleep. This was always one of her favorites. Maybe you'll enjoy it too. After all, the two of you are so similar. It really is. Like she's still here. Even if we're far away, we can still fly. Da 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 da. So far away. Da 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 da. Shh. Go to sleep. Just go to sleep, please. Please just go to sleep. I don't know how how much more of this I can take. Please just go to sleep.